Hello? I was not live this whole time. Oh my god, I've been talking to myself this whole time. Of course, this happened to me. You can delay ads for 10 minutes during an important part of your stream. Okay, great. Oh my god, finally. Wow. Yeah, no, I'm just reading like what's on my screen. So, I was speaking to myself and I thought that I was talking. This is really embarrassing. I did not check that my stream was happening. And you guys have been speaking to each other and not to me. Oh my god. Everybody was saying that I'm late and I thought it was a joke because I was like here. You know what I did? I sat here and I started the stream 5 minutes early and I was straight up talking to myself. Excuse me? Oh my god. So, alright, well, this is fine. 45 minutes yet to go until the actual reveal, but holy shit. That is, I'm so sorry. Wow. Okay. Of course, you know what? You know what I'll tell you? The last live stream I did, because I was speaking to myself when I said this. Oh my god, I've said so much shit. I was like, I was pouring my soul out to you guys about this remaster. And you guys heard none of it. This is crazy. I can't. Of course this happened to me. I'm not even that surprised. The last live stream that I did was 11 months ago, okay? 11 months ago. And I didn't know that it's been that long since my last live stream. It was a Morrowind live stream. So if anybody remembers the Cheeto gameplay, which does need to come back. And oh, look at that. Stream chat? I was talking to myself and I was like, oh, the chat's not working. I wonder how to get the chat to work. Oh my god, this is... All right, well, whatever. Let's start from the beginning, as if we've just met. How are you guys? It's been a very long time since we last spoke. Um, a lot of you here are new, and it's great. It's really nice to meet all of you. A lot of you are also here from back when I did live streams before. Um, yeah, this is great. This is exciting. Oblivion Remaster. So, let me see. You guys have heard none of what I said, so I should probably start with my thoughts from the beginning because I had a few things that I kind of wanted to discuss on stream before we went live. So, right. The first thing that I was kind of talking about was that I am sort of team no remasters, no remakes. And those of you that have been following me for a while will know this because I have a video, like an old enough video on my channel talking about why you don't want a Morrowind remaster or remake. And a lot of what I said actually applies to Oblivion as well. Now, my exceptions were Sky Oblivion and Skywind for that. And some of the thoughts in that video aren't really valid for what's happening here because, like, one of the things I said was I don't really think that a remaster is a good idea because Bethesda is then focusing its attention to other things outside of Elder Scrolls 6. But because a different studio is making this, I guess it's all right. It's not really valid. But yeah, mostly I would say that, like, I'm not really for remakes or remasters, to be honest with you. But it's really hard not to be excited about this because even before there was all of the reveal and everybody was talking about it, all of the speculation and all of the Glarthir memes. Has anyone seen the Glarthir memes where he was like, you know, I know it's real, it's definitely coming. All of that got me really hyped for it. And I was a denier at the time. I was a denier for a really long time, right up until I saw the leaked screenshots. I did not believe in the remaster. But now that it's confirmed and now that it's happening, yeah, I'm definitely excited about it because Oblivion is in the conversation right now. People are talking about it. People are, people are excited, and it's great to see that there's after all this time so much attention from the community. I think that when it comes to Oblivion content, because this channel, I sort of built it off Oblivion. Those were the first videos that I made. And Oblivion content creators, we sort of live in our own bubble where we interact with each other, and people that search for Oblivion content specifically will land here. We talk about it to each other. That's about it. But right now, because it's in the conversation, everyone's talking about it. There's going to be big streamers streaming it and talking about it, and that's really exciting. Greetings from Ukraine. Greetings from Ireland. I can't wait for the Master Ultimate HD remastered cover edition, crossover edition. Yeah, I wonder how much will it cost? Does anybody know? Can anybody take a guess? It'll probably be expensive. Will you rate the clothes, jewelry, and art designs from the remake like you did? Yeah, so I did a post a while ago. Well, a couple of days ago, a week ago, when the remaster was confirmed. And I asked you guys what sort of content you'd like to see from me specifically, if this is real and if it does come out. And so a lot of people have said that they want, like, a remaster of my original content around Oblivion. So kind of going back over all of those things. And that's definitely what I'll be looking to do. 50 euro. You think 50 euro? Really? 90 US dollars. $70 most likely. Do you think that will be revealed today? It should be, right? With the trailer. Fashion scrolls. Exactly. We're gonna go back over fashion scrolls because I think that's the most exciting thing, right? Almost 100k. Almost 100k. That's right. We're like, oh geez, we're super close at this point. I'm not sure how close. Yeah, like 400 followers, and then we'll be at 100k, which is crazy. It has been a ride. Post VODs of your playthrough. I will, absolutely. So if I do end up live streaming Oblivion, I'll definitely keep all the VODs up. Like, I don't delete live stream VODs generally. I don't think I've ever done that, so. A high price at this point is criminal. A high price point is criminal. Yeah. But what can you do? It's kind of like the precedent that's been set. And I know people have been talking about GTA 6 and how much will that cost when it comes out. So there's unfortunately like a new standard at this point, you know. Would you prefer Oblivion Remake or Sky Oblivion for the first walkthrough? To be honest, I was so set on Sky Oblivion being, I suppose, the only thing, because I didn't believe that there was going to be an actual Oblivion remaster. I thought it was just rumors. And these rumors, they've been circulating for such a long time. Like, in the last year, there's been like 3 times where there were like spikes in rumors about this. So I didn't really believe in it. It was kind of like the boy who cried wolf for me. So Sky Oblivion was what I was really, really set on, you know? Which is why it's really weird right now to like have something else. It's not really about what I would prefer to experience first, because I'm going to experience both anyway. It'll be an AI upscaled slop game cash grab. Hopefully it's... I want to be hopeful, right? Because there's so much hype and everyone's excited. You kind of want it to be good. You do. And even though I am generally against remasters and remakes, I do kind of want it to succeed, and I want it to be good, because I know that if it's good, we're going to get so much enjoyment out of it. The whole community. Can you imagine the content that's going to come from all of your favorite Oblivion content creators? All of like the classic videos. Can you imagine all of that stuff remastered? Like, we're going to be eating good for years with this if it's good. But if it's not, well, I won't be too disappointed, to be honest, because that doesn't take away the fact that Sky Oblivion will be coming out, and also the fact that like we have original Oblivion, you know. You can't beat the original. Remasters and remakes, it's all well and good, but at the end of the day, once you have the original, like, hopefully it's not taken away. Which, by the way, does anyone know if it'll stay on Steam, or if it'll be like hard to find on Steam once the remaster comes out? Because I would kind of not like that. I would prefer that the original still has its place. Are we gonna flip the 4 to 6? Who knows? I saw some people saying that might happen, but I really doubt it. I really, really doubt it. I don't think that that's gonna happen. It looks great from the screenshots we've seen. There's been like mixed opinions from people about the screenshots. So some people have said that they really like the screenshots and it looks great and super realistic and that. Other people are saying like the color palette, and I know this is probably a really tired argument at this point, but I think it's valid to point out that the colors they're closer to Skyrim, aren't they? And that's one of the things that I liked about Oblivion over Skyrim, is that Oblivion is like this really saturated, vibrant world, whereas Skyrim, it's kind of like, it's really dull and it's really like dark. I love Skyrim. It's a great game, I think. It has its shortcomings. We've talked about it a lot on this channel. But for the most part, I do love Skyrim. However, the color palette, it is what it is. And Oblivion was so green. Yeah, it was so green. And it's it's a little weird to see it not be green, you know? Because that's one of the things that like I really really enjoyed about Oblivion, and that's one of the things that I think that for me puts it above Skyrim is the color palette. Which again, I know so many people are really tired of hearing that, and they're like, just wait for the game to drop. And yeah, I agree. We can't really say anything about it until it's actually dropped and we've played it. But based on what we've seen, I just wish it was brighter and more saturated, you know? That's kind of what I love about it. Because then we're going to think about all the stuff that I want to remaster in my videos, like the clothing. That's kind of sad that the clothing will be all dull and the colors won't be as saturated and bright. You know, like the blue velvet outfit and all that. If that's just like duller, I'm kind of upset about that. Well, I'm not upset yet. I haven't seen it. Maybe it won't be, you know? Hola, Brian Cat, ¿cómo estás? It was like dusk light in the screenshot. That might be true. It might be that there was just like a sunrise or a sunset moment at the time of the screenshot, and that's probably why it might look like that, which in that case, I don't really mind. But hopefully like in sunlight during the day, it's brighter than what we've seen. I don't know. I'm always upset. You're always upset. I'm really sorry about that. There's one thing about the remaster that I did say when I was talking to myself for half an hour, and it's that there's kind of two sides to it, where some people, I think it'll be easier for them to get into Oblivion and the story and the lore if the remaster is good. I posted a TikTok about the remaster, kind of talking about it. I have a TikTok account called Angelica Taj. I don't really use it all that much, which is why I don't mention it anywhere or link it anywhere. But anyways, I posted a TikTok there, and I talked about why I think the Oblivion remaster is exciting. And it's just because like people are talking about it now and it's all the hype. And there was a lady that commented on that, and she said that she wasn't able to get her daughter into the original Oblivion just because of how dated it is. Like a lot of younger gamers for some reason just won't go there. So maybe the remaster will be like the way to introduce Oblivion to the younger generation. But the other side of it is then it'll be so disappointing if people experience the remaster over the original, like if they haven't played it before. Because I love seeing people play Oblivion for the first time and react to every part of it, all of the jankiness, all of the exactly how it looks. And if we don't get that, if we just have the remaster from now on, that's a little bit disappointing, I think. It's a little disappointing that it's kind of like the end of an era at this stage, you know? Does anyone else get this in their recommended, where like some streamer that you don't follow or you don't know, maybe it's like a smaller creator, will appear on your recommended, and it's like a video that has like tons of views, and it'll be called Playing Oblivion for the First Time. And it's because people want to see like those who haven't experienced Oblivion yet play it for the first time. That's why I think those videos very often do blow up and they go very far. And I don't know, it's a shame if we don't get that anymore, you know? It'll be more like at that point, more of a retro thing then, if anyone does it. From now on, it'll just be remastered content. Playing Oblivion Remastered for the first time, you know? Can't wait to hear all the beautiful music again. Do you think they're going to remaster the music? Because if they did, this is an interesting point. If they did, it will likely be without the participation of Jeremy Soule, right? Because this is what they did for the Beyond Good and Evil remaster. I'm a huge Beyond Good and Evil fan. It's not a super, super popular game, but I know there's some of my viewers amongst you guys here that do like Beyond Good and Evil also. And there was a remaster, a 20th anniversary edition that came out last year. And they did remaster the soundtrack, but this was with the participation of the original composer, which is why it sounded really true to its original, what it was. And I think that if they remaster the Oblivion soundtrack, that will be without Jeremy Soule. Very likely it'll be without his participation. So I wonder if it would be better if they just didn't do it. Oblivion's music was peak. I totally agree. I wouldn't like to see it remastered, to be honest. I actually think that it's okay the way that it is. I can't read that. Yeah, it's on. Remaster or remake? remaster? I keep calling it a remake because of how different it looks, but it is most definitely a remaster. Oh shit, did I just ruin this? Hold on. I'm not sure where I'm at. Sorry. 1 sec. There we go. Sorry, I haven't done a live stream in such a long time that like hold on. There it is. Yeah, all good. I really hope. You really hope. Okay, we're back. We're back. Sorry. I should just not touch anything. Jeremy Soul's gonna save the remaster. I don't think he's gonna be involved. That's the thing. If it's made in a different engine, wouldn't it be a remake? Here's the thing with that, because I was talking to my dad about this, and wouldn't a remake be if they kind of like changed elements of the story as well, and like other like core parts of it? Большое спасибо, Роман с камнем. Because I'm not sure, like, it's still, would it still not be a remaster if it's in the same engine? I guess it depends on what they're calling it and how they're defining it. At the end of the day, wouldn't it really be up to the developers to define what it is that they did? It's a confusing one. To be honest, I'm not sure what to call it. I've just been seeing remaster everywhere, and involuntarily I've been calling it a remake, so I don't know. I'm praying Wes is part of the Oblivion remake. I cannot take anyone else as Uncle Sheo. I don't think that they, you guys think that they got new voice actors and everything for it? I really doubt that. I really, really doubt that. I don't think they would have done that. Because look at remasters that we know. Look at Diablo 2. Look at, Warcraft Reforged. Look at, I don't know, Demon Souls remastered as well. I don't think they got new voice actors for any of those. Did they? It would be such a shame if they butchered any of the side quests. What do you mean butchered? Like ruined them? Also, do we think that there is going to be any cut content introduced in this remaster? So stuff that didn't make it into the original Oblivion. Do you think that they'll like add it into the remaster? Because that would be pretty interesting. I don't know if this is true, but the Demon Souls remaster possibly had some stuff that was originally not in the game. Is that true? Does anyone that played Demon Souls know about this? I feel like I've heard about this, that some stuff that like originally wasn't in it made it into the remaster, but I'm not sure. Yellow team in the arena? I always go blue. I think. Can't you go blue team? No, you can't. You have to be yellow all the time. Is that true? Wait. It's like... Surely you can be blue team. Or do you have to be yellow? Oh, it's that you can choose to be light armor or heavy armor. But you have to be... You have to be yellow team, right? Is that what it is? I can't remember. You have to be blue all the time. Or you have to be blue. That's right, because I couldn't remember wearing the yellow armor. You have to be blue, but the choice that you get is between light armor and heavy armor. I always get that confused. I don't know why. Weapons and armor were different, and they changed some of the enemy designs in Demon Souls. They did. I watched a really good video about the Demon Souls remaster, and how the person that made the video didn't think that it was very true to Demon Souls, and how it changed a lot of the fundamental things that you understood about the world in Demon Souls with a lot of the things that they remastered. They did some stuff that didn't really make sense, lore-wise, apparently. It was a good video. I don't remember the name of the channel, but I'm sure if you look up something related to the Demon Souls remaster, it'll probably come up for you. Okay, Catwoman. Like my ears? The backstab animation is also longer in the Demon Souls remake. Oh. In the cut content, you can speak to the yellow team combatants. Do you think that they'll add stuff like that was like cut content? Honestly, as someone who started playing Elder Scrolls with Skyrim, I hope this game will be a faithful representation for first-time Oblivion players. Yeah, like it's really, really hard not to be excited about it. And I think like myself and a lot of other people, like initial reaction was a little bit like, oh, they're doing this the same year that Sky Oblivion's coming out. Like, it seems a bit shady, which, I mean, they can do what they want. It's their IP at the end of the day. But the devs for Sky Oblivion, their reaction was so wholesome. So it's really hard not to be positive about it. Like they said, 2 cakes. This is just a good time for people that really like Oblivion, you know? I really like your cat ears headphones. Thank you. I hope they have the unnecessarily detailed horse textures still. If you know, you know. Oh. Oh god. Khajiit textures? I'm sorry, no, we will not go there. I will not go there. Biggest slop is coming. You think slop? We'll see, we'll see. I'm open to it going either way, to be honest. I'm completely open to it going either way. I have no expectations. I think the best way to be is to go into it with 0 expectations. Don't expect anything, and then just see what it is. I'm sure it'll be fine either way. I'm not going to be upset if it's bad, because we have Oblivion anyway, and we're going to get Sky Oblivion also, so I'm not going to be upset if it's bad. But I'm really excited just to have it be talked about and stuff. When's it happening? 24 minutes left. Oh my god, 24 minutes left. I wouldn't be surprised if they added adoptions and marriage. Yeah, but that would involve a whole lot of new dialogue options. Do you think they'd get the original voice actors for it? Because if they don't, won't it feel a little bit more like a mod as opposed to content that's part of Oblivion? Have you played the old Thief's games? No, I have not played Thief. No, I haven't. And Thief was remastered as well, wasn't it? As far as I remember. Which Elder Scrolls game did you play the most overall? Probably Oblivion, to be honest with you. Yeah, I did play a lot of Skyrim, but I think overall, I played Oblivion a lot more. A lot more. $100 base game, $30 horse armor, based. If they've got marriage, who would you marry? Alright, I think there's 3 candidates. So one of them is Sean Bean, even though he dies, but it doesn't matter. Then Lucien Lechance, even though he dies, but it doesn't matter. Then Gaston Cerilli, because he makes wine, and you get wine all the time, you know. What about you? Have you tried PoE 2? I have tried PoE, and I really enjoyed it. When is it fully releasing? Is it in May that it's fully coming out? You're going to hit 100,000 subscribers, and Oblivion's remake is going to come out. Good month. Yeah, it's very exciting. Do you think it's coming out this month? Surely not. Like, maybe? As far as I know, this is just a reveal trailer with a potential release date, but you guys think it's gonna drop like now? Like this month? 0 hesitation though. You can tell that I've thought about this. Dead wine. Exactly, yeah. I've thought about this, okay? This didn't come out of nowhere. I would marry Glarthier. Good luck with that one. Marry the adoring fan. You don't have to marry him. He acts like he's married to you anyway. So you might as well just marry someone else, because then you get 2 husbands. Watch them turn the 4 into a 6. I've seen people say this. I've seen people say that this like might happen. I don't know, but it'd be pretty funny. Like in a late April Fool's joke, right? But will it be buggy? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I don't want to say that it probably will, because I don't want to be so negative about it right now. Angelica is such a Russian dad name. As in that like a Russian dad would give this name. Have you ever met a Russian dad? Because I have. My dad. What is your favorite class to play, and are you going to play it in this new remaster? I want to say like stealth archer. I do love stealth archer, but I love destruction magic as well. Now in Oblivion, to be honest, anytime I tried to like start a character and like go with destruction magic as like my main thing, I didn't really go all the way with it ever. I would just kind of eventually slip back into like stealth archer or something else. If there's like an overhaul of magic, I would like to be more like a mage or maybe a battle mage type class. But yeah, because it does get a bit boring and a bit dull, doesn't it, to be a stealth archer all the time? It's fun, but I don't know. You kind of want to mix it up a little bit, right? So I do hope that they have an overhaul. Скажи, пожалуйста, что-нибудь на русском. Ну вот, пожалуйста. Здравствуйте. Oblivion 76. Oh, literally, if that's what they announce, I swear. Do you play custom classes or pre-made? Mostly custom. It's sort of... I tried custom class with Magic, but I would mostly play like pre-made. So what would be the one that you'd use for Stealth Archer? I can't even remember. What is it called? Because they all have like... They all have very creative and very cool names. I love the class system in Oblivion. I think it's great. I think Stealth Dagger is more fun than Stealth Archer. You think? Can you... Wait, hold on. Yeah, you... Okay, so here's the thing with Oblivion dual wielding, right? You can dual wield in Oblivion, because I love dual wielding. That's the thing that I do in Skyrim. I always dual wield. In Oblivion, you can have two weapons simultaneously, but it says that you'll essentially be using one hand for each weapon, which might have certain limitations or challenges. So it's not really like dual wielding as it is in Skyrim. I like the fluidity of dual wielding. It's just really, really fun. But yeah, I wonder if they'll overhaul that as well. Ты говоришь по-русски, это так круто. Да, конечно. А вы не знали? Это, ну, добро пожаловать. Здесь много новичков. Я уже очень давно рассказывала, что я говорю по-русски, поэтому добро пожаловать. 20 minutes remaining. Oh my god, really? Yeah. Oh my god, okay. The remaster added dual wielding. I hope they do. I hope they like make it really, really good, because I love dual wielding. I heard something about the rehauling of the blocking system, that it's going to be kind of like in a Souls game, which I really enjoy combat in Souls game. I think it's in Souls games, I think it's really good. So if they do something like that, I think that would be fun. Do you think they will touch up the plains of Oblivion and give them more dead or dry plants? I don't know, man. I just really, really hope that it's like a really, really saturated bloody red color, you know? And not just like a dull brown field, you know? I don't know. Well, guess I'm gonna wait here for the reveal, even if I got here by accident. Quite excited to see what they did, but I'm mainly waiting for Sky Oblivion, probably. Very welcome to my channel. Yeah, I'm so excited for this. I don't know. It's as much as I'm like usually against the idea of like remakes and remasters, I am excited about this. I think this is great. Horse armor. Will horse armor be revealed in the trailer? You can't do predictions in on YouTube chat, I don't think. You can in Twitch, but how many people here in this chat think that horse armor will be featured in the trailer? I personally think it will be. I think it will be like a... Are you native? Yes, I'm a native Russian speaker. Let's give some respect to the people working on Sky Oblivion. Yeah, absolutely. They are great. They are so positive about this. I love the whole two cakes thing. I think that Sky Oblivion is going to be fantastic when it comes out, and I will be very excited to react to it live when it's first out as well. So that's something to look forward to. Yes, 100%. Yeah. I think, you know what, I genuinely, this isn't even a joke, I genuinely think they will mention horse armor in the trailer, just as like a fuck you to everybody, you know? I literally think that they will just do it for that, for the joke. In the trailer, no way. Something tells me they will. If they don't, they don't, but I have a feeling, you know what, if they don't, it's actually a missed opportunity. They should. All DLC will be bundled in? I would say so. I would say all of the DLC will be... It would be really weird if they didn't release it with the DLC, because, like, look at other remasters that have happened. Like, Warcraft 3 Reforged came with Frozen Throne, and Diablo 2 was with Lord of Destruction, you know? I can't imagine... Yeah, I can't imagine it be without. Привет, интересно, сколько раз нам продадут Oblivion теперь? Ну... Покупатели есть, так что много. Todd sells his horse armor for the 3rd time, and he gets away with it again. New DLC, mods. I want Oblivion to be as immersive as Kingdom Come Deliverance. I still haven't played Kingdom Come Deliverance. I know you guys have been telling me a lot about it. I think it would be really fun to play it and maybe make a video about it as well. I just haven't gotten around to it. I've been so busy, and I have like a backlog of videos that I want to make, and I'm working on like a super secret project right now for you guys that's gonna drop maybe this week. It's what I've been working on for the past while anyway. It's why we haven't had a new video in, I think it's been 2 weeks now since the last video, so hopefully that drops this week. Everything just works. So fun if they make us pay for horse armor as a joke. Yeah. It better be bundled in. I played KCD a month or two ago. Gotta admit, I was positively surprised. Yeah, I made a video recently about UI, and people were mentioning Kingdom Come Deliverance a lot in terms of UI, that it's got a really, really good UI. So I'd be super interested to check it out. I'll be honest, I don't know a whole lot about the game. I've purposefully avoided content around it to like not have any spoilers, so I don't actually really know what to expect fully, but I did hear and I did see that people who like Oblivion really like KCD, so super secret. Yes, we've got a super secret project coming up. It's a video that I've been working on for a while. We're gonna have a guest star in this video as well, so you guys look forward to that one. Do you edit your videos yourself? I do. I really enjoy editing my videos, actually. I've been kind of told that it would be a good idea at this point to maybe get an editor to get some help with it. But to be honest with you, I really enjoy doing it myself. I like the process, so I don't think I'm really ready or at the point yet to have an editor myself. Is it ready yet? I don't think so. I think that there's another... Hold on. Another 15 minutes. Yeah. Oh my god. Hold on. Can you guys hear that? Oh my god, they're playing Piece of Akatosh. Can you guys hear that? Can you see that? Is it okay? Does it sound alright? It just went live. We can a little, yes. They started the audio. Okay, cool. Let me know if you want me to like turn something down or turn something up. I can, now's a really good time to edit the audio. So, oh my god. 16 minutes, you are. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. Although if it's 16 minutes, then it's kind of late. Wait, maybe I'm behind on it. Hold on. No, I wasn't. All right. It's a little quiet, but it's fine. I can turn it up a little bit. Hold on. Is this better? Tell me if I should turn it up more, because I can do that. Right now is like a really good time to do this. Turn it up? Okay. Is this alright? Nah, the volume's good. Alright. Well, if I should turn it down, let me know. Возможно, сделать чуть-чуть погромче. Вот так нормально? More? Please more. Oh god, okay. Wait. Yeah, good. Oh wait, good. Okay. You can, yeah, you know what? I'm actually gonna... I should have done this when I was talking to myself for half an hour, but I'm going to listen to it on my phone here for a sec. Hello? Oh wait, good. Okay. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think the volume's fine. Peek the cat. Phone screen. Cat ears, cat phone screen. Khajiit everything. You guys already know what race I'm gonna roll first time. 16 times the excitement. I'm so excited. I hope every character is voiced by Wes. Honestly, yeah, I think he could do a really good job. 15 minutes left. Oh my god. Are you going to reveal the remade clothing? Absolutely. You know I am. I'm getting on that immediately. What is the reveal website? This is on YouTube. This is the Bethesda Softworks YouTube channel. So if you go there, It would be cool if you reached 100k during this. I actually don't think that's possible. Wait, let me check. It might be possible. I don't know. Let me check. Hold on. We are at 99,643 subscribers, so there's still a bit of a way to go. So emotional, so much anticipation. I love that they chose Piece of Akatosh for this. Piece of Akatosh is such an underrated track. Ох, ща будет, ща будет. Refreshing string to see if it drops early. Oh. Refreshing Steam, yeah. Should be playing some Young Scrolls to celebrate. You're right, yeah, absolutely. Everyone unsub. Wow. That would be really mean. Okay, I will subscribe to get you to 100k. Thank you, Gothmog. You're out here. You're really out here. Oh my god, Ariel's Ascension. I love this. This is my favorite. Everybody shut up. This is great. Всем привет из Сибири. Привет из Ирландии. Enjoyed your movie, The Highest Brazil. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Wait, shut up. This is so exciting. I love this so much. This is the best song. Especially because it sounds like a ticking clock. I never thought of it that way. Подписался на всякий случай, вдруг правда 100к сейчас наберешь. Большое спасибо, большое спасибо. Я не знаю, сколько у нас сейчас, опять проверю. Раз вы так стали подписываться активно. Ого! 40 человек просто так добавилось. Большое спасибо. Сейчас плакать будем. I actually will cry. Like, I'm actually this close. Oblivion is one of the few games where I keep the music turned on. Yeah. Takes me back to Christmas during the school holidays. Yeah. Sounds like a fireplace. It's kind of like it's giving me bonfire vibes more than a fireplace. Good news is that the music is the same. Yeah, we were literally just talking about that. Подписки не будет, не вариант. Лайк — это все, что я могу себе позволить. Ну ладно, я понимаю. Сейчас трудные времена у всех. If Oblivion was just the soundtrack, it would still be amazing. You're right. Jeremy Soul Legenda. I'm so excited. I am so excited. People turn off the music in games? I know, that's so weird. Soul also did Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. No wonder I like the Baldur's Gate soundtrack. You mean Baldur's Gate 3, right? Thank you, Angelica. Thank you, guys. Nostalgia tingles. Oh my god. It's happening, everyone. 10 minutes, wow. Final predictions about literally anything. What are we gonna see in the trailer? We're definitely gonna hear Patrick Stewart, I think. It was Patrick Stewart that voiced Euro Septim, wasn't it? We're definitely gonna see Euro Septim. Oh my god, we're gonna see like reveals of the faces right now. We're gonna actually see, because up to this point we've only seen like scenes from the game. We have not seen what people look like. My wife and I are big fans of your content. Keep it up. Thank you so much. Shout out to your wife. В ремейк играть не буду, потому что я против ремейков в принципе. Но стрим посмотрю. Знаешь, я тоже как бы в принципе против, но не настолько против, что не буду играть. Sean Bean is going to die live on camera. Oh god. Oblivion does not need a remaster. It definitely doesn't need one, but it's getting one, and we're all here for it. We're all here for it. Stop right there, criminal scum. Todd comes out dressed like a furry. If you're anything like me, you only play Kushi. Can you guess what race I'm gonna play? Do not call me a furry. They'll replace Patrick Stewart with— oh shit, I missed that. Hopefully facial animations are at or above Starfield animations. Well, Bethesda's not the studio that worked on this, so it's fair to expect that it'll be different, right? I need Dagoth Ur HD. Can you imagine a Morrowind remake? You've violated the law. Like, the thing with Oblivion is still like somewhat acceptable in my opinion, even for the younger generation. A lot more of the younger generation could get into Oblivion as opposed to Morrowind. So, really, I think that Morrowind actually needed this more than Oblivion. Like, if we're going down the remake route, even though, again, I'm team no remake, but you guys get it. This one is excited, indeed. Is it just me or the smoke getting thicker? You think? I think the fire's actually going up higher, the lulz. Oh god. This is so exciting. DEI Urulin. Why is that so funny to me? I cannot wait to see if they do the Shivering Isles. And they definitely will. They have to. Again, like I've said, with other remakes that we've seen, they've included DLC. So I can't imagine this not having it, you know? I wonder why they didn't wait until 2026 to drop it, because then that would be like a 20th anniversary edition. Also, any guesses as to what the merch will be with like the deluxe edition or collector's edition? Because there definitely will be a collector's edition for this. I can see it. I know it will happen. But because we already have the Amulet of Kings, what do you guys think they'll include in it? Because I think that this is like the most iconic thing to put into it, right? You know they only made 2006 of these? Yeah, the embers and the smoke is increasing. Oh my god. The lava sounds are getting louder for sure. Yeah, that's it. That's it. You're right, you're right. I've noticed that too. It's a cash grab, so no point delaying the release. You think? I feel like it would have been even more hype if they delayed it for a year. The Elder Scrolls Online не играю? Не играю. А мне не зашло. Я помимо Варкрафта в другие ММО не могу играть, если честно. I would accept Angelica Tosh figurine the deluxe edition. I still have my coin from the Oblivion special edition. I never got the special edition, but that's so cool, dude. A lock of Todd's hair? 6 minutes. Oh. Why are you guys hating on this before it's even out? Not hating, but I think if you have no expectations or like bad expectations, maybe you'll be even more excited and happy if it's actually good. I think this is the one situation where it's okay to hate a little bit, because then you're like super impressed if it's good, you know? It's like a mental exercise. Seeing it available now at the end of the reveal would draw in so much money for the team. Yeah. Do we think that's possible? I don't know. The internet is trolls. Just memeing. Let's count how many bugs there will be. Yeah. Do you think they will remove the original Oblivion from Steam? Like, I really, really hope they don't. We were just talking about that in the beginning of the stream. I really, really hope they don't. I think that original Oblivion, regardless of the, like, whether this is good or not, still deserves its place exactly where it is, you know? Sorry. Professional hater here, not gonna lie, I'm kind of stoked. Yeah. Professional anti-remaster person here, I'm also kind of excited. Like, it's hard not to be, I'm sorry. I'm throwing all my morals out the window for this. Hope the character creation isn't changed. Good question! The character creation, because that's so iconic in Oblivion. Oh. That's a really, really good point. 5 minutes. Do you think they'll add dragons in this remake? I really don't think so. I hope they don't, right? Because what? I don't think dragons... Lore-wise, it wouldn't make sense. There were no dragons around that time in Oblivion, right? The flames and embers are rising. It's getting louder. It's getting more, like, violent. Paid mods? I hope not. Okay. god. My timer is behind. I think the stream is a little bit behind, maybe. So hyped. Okay. I'm actually like, my brain is like turning off. The closer that it gets, like the closer that the timer gets, my brain is actually starting to shut down. I'm going like full this mode. I can't focus on anything else. I'm like, I see the chat going by and just like, oh, the mental capacity to even read right now. Exciting day for you, huh? Very exciting day. Considering that, this whole channel, like, it started off of Oblivion. My very first videos were all Oblivion videos, you know? "30 seconds from what I can tell." Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. 3 more minutes. Ooh. Actually, I think that if you replace Sean and Patrick, then there will be a mod that replaces the audio files. What if it sucks? I am not going to be upset if it sucks. I'm really not, because we have Oblivion already. I'm just, you know what? Even just getting this moment right now, I feel like that's enough for me. In this life, you gotta learn to be happy about the little things, I suppose. If it sucks, it sucks. Doesn't matter. Where's the hostile mud crab? I feel like we've aggroed something because of the music, right? Something's coming for us. Sean Bean or Riot? It has to have Sean Bean. More Oblivion is a win-win. We already have Oblivion at home. Literal Oblivion. Sometimes homemade cooking is the best. Just saying. Okay. We're getting there. A minute. And 45 left. Almost 20th anniversary. Yeah. For the Empire. I hope we can marry Serana in this one. Actually, she's definitely around this time period, right? How old is Serana? So maybe you can. It's so close. It's like this close. What game is this? Oh boy. You're already late. Let's see the Oblivion Gate. I bet the Oblivion Gate's the first thing that we're gonna see in this trailer. 400,000 viewers is so crazy. It's got 400,000 viewers on it. Oh my god. That's like crazy. It's probably gonna be up at like 1 million in a minute. Oh. Alright. This is all just to promote Todd's OF account. Imagine. And it's just him teasing Elder Scrolls 6 all the time, but not really showing it. I'm sorry. This is That's not funny. "30 seconds left. Nice timing." Okay, alright guys. Everybody be quiet. Our show's about to come on. This is it. Oh, the timer changed. Oh my god.
The others, they would take it to the tower. They're behind us. This ends here.
Here we go.
You hold our future in your hands. Take with you my blessings and the hope of the Empire. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
¿Ya está en la venta? No.
Here we are 20 years later.
Okay, here we go. I thought, like, that's it?
When you think about the Elder Scrolls, to us it goes beyond game franchise.
Yeah, it's the DNA of Bethesda Game Studios.
Obviously, we're working on the 6th chapter here.
Standing desk.
But what's great about the Elder Scrolls is being able to look back at all of the chapters. Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, Daggerfall, Arena, and each of them try to define role-playing games and open-world games for their generation.
Fans got so connected with the worlds we've made and
This is
these
great. This is the
stories we're
remaster.
telling, and it's really amazing.
Oblivion was a real defining moment in the series and for how we make games as a studio. I think when it comes to a remaster, we want people to feel the way they did then, but it's still a game of its time. You want to keep those bones in place. You want some of that old charm.
Coming back to Oblivion now with this tremendous visual update is absolutely amazing. It's the world I remember, but better.
There's so much there, both for the Elder Scrolls world and also this evolution of our games, I think is really, really important for people to take a look back at.
Looking back and seeing everything we've accomplished in the past 20 years and working with these people, like, it's really special.
Horse.
Yeah,
Horse
there
armor.
are still quite a few people that I've worked with for that long, and it sort of gave me the warm fuzzies.
Oh my God, it's been 20 years? I think the thing that gets me the most is the music. Like when you hear that music at the main menu, there's just like...
Literally, that, agree, full 100%.
There's this like flood of nostalgia.
That.
Oblivion is the beginning of who I am. As an individual, as a game developer, it all starts with it.
I don't even think it took me till release to realize how big this was.
People loved it. Like, they loved it.
Such a key moment in our history of making games and the evolution of how we build these worlds, and having players be able to come back and experience that is really amazing. We had that really special moment of coming out into the world for the first time, what that meant to this game.
Every time we think about Oblivion, it's, what if we could give that moment to everybody again?
Can they? Can they?
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see.
It's green, kind of. Is that green? I'm seeing green. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Is it beautiful?
Whether
or am I
you're
tripping?
reliving these moments or experiencing them for the first time, the world of Oblivion Remastered immediately looks and feels incredible. When we decided to remaster Oblivion, we were really picky about finding the right partner. From the very beginning of this project, we had one rule. We weren't going to do this if we weren't going to be able to do it right. Our partners at Virtuous went above and beyond to bring our vision to life. The care and love they've poured into the Oblivion Remaster has been absolutely breathtaking.
Welcome to Paris, and welcome to Virtuous. Our team here has been hard at work delivering the best remastered Oblivion experience possible. We've worked with Bethesda Game Studios on other projects in the past, so we know what makes that team and their games special.
That looks beautiful.
We wanted to make the remaster more friendly to gamers with modern hardware. This is Oblivion in its most complete form.
There's the gate. Okay, yeah, it's red.
Someone got here. Huzzah!
Those familiar with only some Elder Scrolls lore will now be able to experience the events that set the stage for Skyrim. You embark on an epic journey to stop the Mythic Dawn cult.
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
From unleashing
Is he high
the
up in
Daedric
this or
Prince
what
of
else? I can't
Destruction.
tell.
What
Is that
was the
face?
Oblivion Crisis? What happened to the previous Emperor of Cyrodiil? Why are there only 8 divines instead of 9? In addition to the core game, the remaster contains all add-ons, including story
Told you.
expansions, Shivering Isles, and Knights of the Nine.
I told
so you
you.
get the full experience.
That's right. It wouldn't make sense
On a
without it.
personal level, it was really important to me to ensure that we're preserving the magic of the original experience. At the end of the day, we're all fans too.
This is a dream project for me, right? I'm a fan. I have been always a fan.
Well, I played Oblivion for perhaps 10,000 hours.
Oblivion was my first Elder Scrolls game, and it was one of the games that made me want to be a game developer.
The best way to describe it would be to call it a love letter.
You will find your own path, but there will be blood and death before the end.
The technology we used to create the original was cutting edge at the time, but tools have come a long way since then.
That's very pretty. Oh my god.
The original Oblivion is still the heart and soul of the remaster, but we use Unreal Engine 5 to help achieve all our visual goals. We think of the Oblivion game engine as the brain and Unreal 5 as the body. The brain drives all the world logic and gameplay, and the body brings to life the experience that players have loved for almost 20 years.
But it's
It looks
not
very
just
ESO,
about pure
really?
fidelity. We knew we had to preserve the distinct style, making it as uniquely Oblivion as possible.
The brush opens a portal into the painting. You're stuck here like I am.
The Isles, a wonderful place.
The Isles, oh my
But for a
god.
visit, or eternity.
There he is.
We've leveraged nearly every major feature from the latest version of Unreal 5.
Our goal was to push the visuals to the next level using the latest technologies. We created brand new, highly detailed character models and stunning landscapes that use millions of polygons in each asset, allowing us a truly impressive level of detail in the world. Every single asset in this game was completely redesigned and handcrafted from scratch.
We implemented an advanced real-time lighting system that accurately simulates how light interacts with the environment.
Oh my god, the headless
This
zombie.
results in more realistic lighting and atmospheric effects. While the original game had limited dynamic shadows, now the entire world reacts naturally to light.
We used an incredible new lip sync technology that really enhanced performance in our characters.
He left us a warning. Heed it!
There he is.
Unreal tools helped us create the base mesh of our characters. From there, our artists sculpt each race individually to adapt it to the mesh, allowing us to share the model, rig, and textures. As a result, all races, including Argonians, Orcs, and Khajiits, are built on the same base mesh, making the lip sync system more effective even when the characters have very different facial features.
Welcome to the guild.
We have access to so many modern rendering features. You'll see them in something as simple as running through a forest. Insects flying around, fish swimming in the water, light filtering through the leaves. Thanks to these technological advances, you feel even more immersed in this living, breathing world. You'll really believe you're in Cyrodiil.
I believe you can handle a more complicated assignment. I would like you to retrieve a carved panel from the central chamber of the High Fane.
Argonian look crazy. We're so back.
It's not just visuals that we've modernized in the remaster. It's gameplay. It's UI and UX. It's audio.
No.
We've updated features and systems across the board.
We've changed the approach to leveling, which I think will make a lot of people happy. It's inspired by the leveling systems of both Oblivion and Skyrim, so it's the best of both worlds. We were able to fully recreate the character models, creating a physicality that feels more human. You see that in places like combat animations.
The Spider Women.
There's a lot more separation between the upper and lower body, and all the animations have more flourish. Combat in the original Oblivion didn't have sound effects, visual effects, or hit reactions. Now you'll get blood splatters, sparks, and controller feedback. You know, it's a little thing, but little things add up to make the combat more modern and engaging.
There's a proper third-person perspective now. The original had third-person, but there was no crosshair, and we felt the experience could be modernized.
Oh.
One of our goals was to have a third-person view that compared to Starfield in terms of playability. Now, the third-person perspective has all the same control you get from the first-person view.
You have my ear, citizen.
When Oblivion first launched,
Greetings. How goes it? How are you?
disk storage limits meant we couldn't have unique voiceovers for all the races. So we've gone back and recorded new lines of dialogue. Each race represented in the game now sounds
with OG
unique.
voice actors?
Stand the sight of those creatures.
We also made sure to keep in all of the quirkier dialogue.
I really like the way they say hello. Sometimes it's so random, and then they just, hi there.
Hi there.
But it's like so nice and creepy at the same time.
Stop! You violated the law.
Yeah.
You violated the law.
Stop, criminal scum.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Cheese for everyone.
Cheese for everyone! We are going to steal one of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Palace. You need to find the reading room. The blind
scroll.
priests will deliver a scroll to you there. Do
Scroll
not speak
mentioned.
to the priests. They're blindfolded. I've chosen you because you are the best. Good luck.
Stop! You violated the law. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Then pay with your blood.
As games have developed over the past 20 years, players have come to expect a certain suite of tools and controls.
Like sprinting. Sprinting is an interesting one because it was such a big debate internally among our teams. Some of us were absolute purists, but ultimately, we decided it's 2025 and people are going to want to sprint. In fact, all of the character locomotion has been completely redone from scratch, and that has a huge impact from the very beginning of the game.
Every single updated or new feature was implemented with the player in mind. It all comes down to what makes Oblivion, Oblivion. What are those features that just immediately come to mind for players when they think of the game?
The mini-games are the mini-games. Those are so iconic to Oblivion.
Great!
They kept it.
How's it go again?
Like lockpicking. You can put a fresh coat of paint
I
on
like
it,
that.
but you can't change it too much because it's part of the core experience.
I do like that. I like that they kept that.
Whether you're returning to Cyrodiil or you're a newcomer,
I'm going to follow you and watch you and worship the ground you walk on.
you will instantly feel at home. It just feels better. We've modernized
By
a
a
lot,
zero, by a
but
zero,
it's still the
by
same
a zero.
incredible adventure and the same carefully handcrafted world.
Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting?
Oblivion is a core part of the story of Bethesda Game Studios. None of what we're surrounded by right now would be here if we hadn't made that game and if it hadn't been the success that it was. The effort that we put into it, the love that went into it, I think that comes across on the screen.
To have worked on something that people care enough where you're in a position where you can remaster it, it's a privilege.
And now, to help introduce this game to a new generation of players, I feel so lucky.
I really think that people, when they jump back into the
That's
remaster, they're going to
beautiful.
be shocked at just how good the game looks. The Oblivion gates look absolutely incredible. And I
That's
think they're
insane.
just going to find themselves lost in the world.
Even if it's just the music, for example, just walking around for half an hour in the world, you feel something, and that's precious.
You're going back to a world that you've been to before, but it's better somehow. Like, it's an intangible thing, but it's like, it's new, it's fun, like
That's
it's exciting
so pretty.
again.
But it's ultimately the same game. There was a lot of respect for what was before, and I think the fans will appreciate that.
From all of us at Bethesda Game Studios
and Virtuous,
we want to thank you for joining us today. Oblivion has a very special place in my heart, and being able to work on this remaster and bring it to a new generation of players has been an incredible experience.
Hell yeah.
We were too excited to get it in your hands and didn't want to just show it off to you and then make you have to wait. The best part of my job is that I get to be the one to announce that the Oblivion Remaster will be available...
Right now? Is it gonna say that?
today.
You guys were right. I was wrong. Oh my god. It's literally out? What?
I was born 87 years ago. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the third era
That's beautiful.
and the final hours of my life.
His clothes look great, by the way.
I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. This is only the beginning.
Oh my god.
Worse is yet to come. Looks clear.
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
Who now will save us from the coming darkness?
Oh, the dregs. The land dregs.
Here you must
Horse
find
armor.
your
I
own path.
Didn't I say it? Didn't I tell you?
Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Available today? Hold on. Let me just take a look at all those. Wait, is that it? That's the end of the stream? Okay, hold on. I need to see this. Wait a minute.
And
I just want to see
shut
this.
the jaws of Oblivion.
Okay, let's see. Right, we've got Deluxe Edition, which includes Shivering Isles, Knights of the Nine, or digital... I can't believe they did that. Digital deluxe content, new quests for unique Akatosh and Mehrunes Dagon armors, weapons, and horse armor sets, and there they are. Yeah. You guys were right, they're gonna sell them separately and everything. Oh my god. You think this right here, this like armor of the Order and armor of Cataclysm and like the weapons, you think this is what no. That they just put that there to put it there. This is what they really wanted to sell you. And they're gonna get away with it too. Damn. Oh my god. All right, well, let's talk about it. It's out right now. I'm gonna be there's no way I'm gonna get it downloaded while I'm streaming, so I'm obviously not gonna be able to do this right now during this stream. We're gonna need to stream this though. This is gonna need to happen. I'm gonna stream my live reaction to it, first time playing it. I'm not gonna watch any gameplay. I'm literally just gonna let it be completely 100% authentic. So I'm gonna stay away from YouTube for a while, but let's talk about it. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys my very honest opinion, what I genuinely think about this. Look, you can tell that the people that were working on this, that, like, they look very passionate. They were like talking about it. I liked the part where they kind of like talked about their personal experience with Oblivion and whatnot. I think a lot of love went into this. The world looks beautiful. It looks great. I think they did an amazing job. It's not brown at all. I don't know what you guys, I don't know. We saw the screenshots and it looked like it was gonna be like quite dull and that the color palette wasn't great. But honestly, I think that like, as far as like Unreal 5 engine, grass and everything goes, I think that they made it probably as saturated as it can be. So I'm not upset about that at all. I think that the world looks great. It's beautiful. The way they, I loved the scene where he was up on top of the mountain looking down on the Imperial City and, you know, that famous view. Love it. I think it looks good. I think they went too far with the realism. Characters look more... I was going to say this. Character faces are going to take a bit of getting used to. Very uncanny valley. And I think that, like, character faces was, like, one of those really big things that we were all kind of going to be looking at for this. Look, I don't think they look bad, but I think I'm going to have to get used to them. For sure. Because, well, I didn't really know what to expect, to be honest. And I don't think they look bad, but it's just, yeah, it's gonna take a little getting used to, for sure. Very uncanny. There's something about it that's not even disturbing. It's just a little odd, I guess, but it's fine. Very wide mouths. Yeah, there's something about the faces. Like, I think they wanted to recreate that, like, really weird Oblivion potato face look, but it kind of went another way with this, where they're almost kind of a little bit scary, I think. Especially, like, they showed some of the Imperial women. I don't know. Лица, yeah, немножко жутковаты. Чуть-чуть. I don't know. Looks a little too much cartoons to me, but yeah. Art style, realism. Yeah. I loved the stylized look of Oblivion, you know. Do you speak Spanish? Sí, claro que hablo español. Tú me puedes hablar en cualquier idioma. What is your thought on the Oblivion? Like, these are my thoughts, right? I think it looks beautiful. I'm definitely going to be playing it. I'm going to be playing this on stream. I'm going to avoid all content around it, screenshots, everything. I'm going to have to be, like, off Twitter and everything for a while. I'm definitely going to be streaming this. I have the video that's coming up to finish, which will hopefully be finished this week, like my super secret project that I told you guys about, that I didn't really tell you guys about. So that hopefully will be out this week. Remaster, yeah, we're gonna have to be streaming. I don't know how I'm gonna work around that, but yeah, gonna need to. So it's on Steam right now. I probably have it because it's on Game Pass as well, isn't it? So I probably have it on Game Pass. Hold on, let me just see the Steam page for it. Wait, let's Is there a Steam page for it? There is a Steam page for... No, there isn't. Is there? Hold on. Store. Oblivion. Yeah, there is a Steam page for it. Okay. No, I was not born in 2025. Okay, hold on. I just need to put my birthday in this and then it'll let me see it. And I'll show you guys now. View page. All right, so hold on. Can I actually get you guys to see this? Yeah, so this is the Steam page for it. And these are all the screenshots. Oh, we didn't see this, actually. Hold on. We did not see this. Wait. We just saw the... Oh, this looks great. Wait. The outfits, like, the clothes looks great. Hold on. Let me just go back quickly. Right, so this is the first screenshot. Yeah, that looks sick. That looks really nice. The trees and everything. It's green. Like, it's as green as it's gonna get, right? I love it. I think it looks pretty neat. Let's see. That looks really nice. Look at that. Look at that. Minotaurs. The goblins in the back. I'm excited for the goblin remasters. Look at this. That is beautiful. That's an elven sword, isn't it? Nah, this looks beautiful. You know what? This looks really, really nice. I think I can try and get past the character faces because, like, they do put me off a little bit. But all of this I think looks really nice. Like, no, this is great. Look at how beautiful that is. I mean, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Sheogorath doesn't look too bad. That said, the faces, they are a little bit off. They're a little bit weird. But Sheogorath does not look too bad at all, I don't think. The environments look beautiful as expected. I mean, yeah, as expected, but kind of not expected, right? Because people were a little bit disappointed with the original reveal screenshots. Let me see if I can find that for you. Hold on. Because that does not look like what I remember the screenshots looking like. Hold on. Yeah. Well, I guess in hindsight, maybe it's not that. Well, there it is. There it is. There's the comparison. Hold on. I'm going to open this really big here. I'm going to zoom into it a little bit. So, this is what people were talking about with like that it's kind of brown. I mean, with a different engine and everything, like obviously you're going to get differences in the color and whatnot. And with Unreal 5, I don't know how closely you could recreate that sort of a green. Like it's a very like cartoony green. It's the art style of Oblivion. It's very much like the Oblivion green, right? So if you're going to redo this in a different engine, it's going to be different. But I will admit this screenshot here, the bottom right one, that looks really brown. Like the water looks dirty. It looks murky. And the grass here, it just looks like it's like, you know, like a really, really hot country where there's a lot of sun and the grass just kind of turns this color. That's what it reminds me of. Whereas like the original Oblivion it's kind of more like Ireland. Like here in Ireland, the grass is really, really green, especially this time of year because we get a lot of rain and there's a lot of like, the trees are starting to get leaves and stuff. So it's like very green. That's kind of what Cyrodiil reminded me of, like Ireland in spring, like late spring in Ireland is what I always thought of Cyrodiil as. Here, yeah, this is like, I don't know, someplace in Spain maybe where they get a lot of sun and they have some grass and stuff, but it's just not, you know, it's not green. I don't know. What do you guys think? Savannah, yeah. Я думаю, это можно будет в настройках подкрутить. Ты думаешь? Цвет травы? It looks like they leaned deeper into the Lord of the Rings influence. You think? I'm a rendering engineer from the game industry. It looks different. Like, wait, hold on. Let me just go back and read what you said. That's interesting. There is no reason why the colors would have to be different in a... No? You think so? For some reason, I feel like they might be, no? I just can't imagine, like, Unreal 5 engine completely recreating the specific Oblivion green, because it has to be a little bit cartoony to be like that saturated. Do you know what I mean? Hot Spriggans. Spriggan waifus. Yeah, no, but this is what people originally saw, and I think that there was a little bit of disappointment when people saw this because it just looked kind of, you know, this as well. Like, this is Anvil. Okay, granted, Anvil is a little bit more Mediterranean, like even in the original game there is a bit of that, so I guess this doesn't really, that's not really an argument here. Original what was Anvil like? Hold on, let me see. Oh well, yeah, it's still kind of green. It's less green than like the middle of Cyrodiil, right, where the Imperial City is. A lot less green for sure. Look at that. So that actually does make sense. You know, maybe we were a little bit preemptive with our conclusions. Because look at that. That's not fully green. That's got like... Let's see. Yeah, look at that. That's not, you know... So it's all right. I don't think, you know... Yeah, the environment definitely looks beautiful. I think the world looks beautiful. I think it's they did a great job. It's just the faces, you know? Like, I want to go back. I just want to go back to the trailer for a sec. And I want to catch the moment where they had the faces, right? So, hold on. Let me just mute this for a sec. At what point in the trailer? Yeah. Take a look at this, for example. I mean, it's not too bad, even. He doesn't look bad. It's just a bit different, isn't it? It's just a little bit different. Anvil's on the Gold Coast. Yeah, literally Gold Coast. So it's not really supposed to be that green either. Play it before giving an opinion fully. Yeah, absolutely. I think everybody should play it first. This is just my opinion based on what they've shown, and I do think that the world looks great. I think it's beautiful. It's not as saturated, but this is way more to do with your monitors. True. Yeah, that could be it. But I think that in the trailer, it looks way different than the screenshot as well. Like, just based on that screenshot, it did look a little bit brown. Hold on. Let's see faces. There they are. Hold on. Yeah, like, hold on a minute. Look at that. Like, that's a little crazy. Isn't that a little crazy? That's a little bit crazy, isn't it? That is not at all how I imagined realistic Argonians from Oblivion. I'm not saying it's I don't think it's bad either. That's the thing. It's just different. It's different to what I would have expected. And that said, I don't really know what I would have expected either, but yeah. Yeah, this is one that I'm not a huge fan of the orc here. I think the dark elf looks great. I think this looks really, really nice. Khajiit, Maik, oh, that's Sidrasa. The Khajiit looks fine. I think the dark elf looks great. What do you guys think? I think that dark elf actually looks sick. The frills, yeah, the frills. Nah, I like it. Yeah, like this Argonian here looks a little bit more like what I would have expected, to be honest. Maybe it's just that particular Argonian didn't fit my standards. But I'm not really a huge fan of the orc face. I don't know why. It's something about it. I don't know. It's not bad. It's all right, but it's like, I don't know. It's probably the worst out of all the ones they did. I really like the dark elf face. I think the dark elf looks great. As a person who played the original Oblivion 2025 for the first time, I like the remastered faces much more. Yeah, I understand why you would. Absolutely. Goofy orc. Yeah, that orc's a little goofy looking, isn't he? He's a little goofy looking. I mean, hold on. Let me take a closer look at this, because this is, wait, that's Mazoga. Hold on a minute. Wait. I didn't read this. I did not read this. Hold on 1 second. That's Mazoga. This is a female orc. What? I thought that was a male orc. Nah, that was supposed to be what? She looks goofy in the OG too. Yeah, but I mean, hold on a minute. I guess she does, yeah. Maybe you know what? It's just been a while, and it's because this was like the first I experienced Mazoga. I think that you can definitely confuse Mazoga, even in the original, maybe with a male orc. But Sir Mazoga, yeah. Damn, I don't know. Still, I feel like this versus this is like, am I tripping, or is that like a really big difference? I feel like she looks sweeter. She looks nicer here, and here she looks more like, I don't know, meaner, you know? I mean, she is mean. Mazoga is really mean, but I like her. She's mean. But yeah. Damn, Mazoga got that hair. Oh god, I don't know. I mean, Oblivion has always been weird looking. Mazoga just looks bad, honestly. I don't know how to feel about it. It's just a little bit weird. Greetings from Poland. Hello, Bober. Esa sí parece una mujer orco. ¿La cual? ¿La segunda? Yo creo que sí, más. I wish it will not require hardware RT. Shrek. Who's that one orc that kind of looks like Shrek? Oh, I wonder what he's going to look like remastered. Faces and animations look terrible. Plain angry looking. I agree, she looks like Burr's Girl Cash now. She does look meaner, but I don't know. She looks, I don't know. I think the orc faces are not... Okay, this is another thing that I wanted to look at closer. So these are wood elves. Okay. Yeah. What is it about this that I don't like? I can't tell. I don't know. Like, it's... Damn. Let me see. Hold on. Let's compare again. Oblivion Wood Elf. I mean, like, all right. So, you know, you've got this. You've got this, right? Which is what we know. And then you got this. Like, that's really, really different. That's really different. I don't know. Oh. Yeah, and look, even the ears, right? Look at how big Wood Elf ears are. Like, they go from, like, from here where his jaw is, like, all the way up to where his hair ends. And then here, it's, like, in his hair. It's, like, small, right? Am I tripping or are they, like, way smaller? Yeah, these are way bigger. That's maybe one thing that I noticed. I think the ears are different. They're way different. ESO-ified look. Yeah, it looks more like ESO, doesn't it? Because if I look up... ESO Wood Elf, let me see. Yeah, probably. Hold on. I haven't played ESO, so I'm not like super familiar, but I've seen it before. Even this though, I feel like it's still different. This is more like the Skyrim Wood Elves with like the darkened eye. This reminds me more of Skyrim, to be honest. The ESO ones. This is just like a thing of its own. I guess it's probably closer to ESO even than the original, but like, yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? You kind of, yeah. I love them adding new dialogue. That should be interesting. So perhaps we will see some cut content. It's literally out now. Play it. I won't be able to stay that long to play it. I'm afraid I've got to go really soon, and I will have to download it. I won't be able to stream and download it at the same time. It's 120 gigabytes. I live in rural Ireland. You know, it's not going to be that easy. But I will definitely, maybe we'll be back tomorrow and do this. So just straight up live stream it, first reactions to everything, make sure that it works and all that. The originals are so goofy. I love them. Kind of just looks like a dude with pointy ears. Yeah, like this is a wood elf to me, and this is I guess a dude with pointy ears. But yeah, this I don't know. This is very World of Warcraft, isn't it? Like World of Warcraft, but like in the trailers. Actually, you know that one cinematic, the opening cinematic in Warcraft 3? Hold on. I feel like that is... Wait a minute. Opening cinematic orc. Hold on. Videos, images. Can I just get an image? It's very like Warcraft-esque. This yeah, look at this for example. Hold on. This is the one that I was thinking of. So this is the orc from Warcraft, and this is the remastered. I feel like this is very like, yeah, this is very like Warcraft-esque to me. Yeah. It's a lot closer to Warcraft than it is to Oblivion, to be honest. Oh, hold on. What's this? I didn't read this. Can you guys see this? Wait, am I blocking it with my... Yeah, I'm kind of blocking this a little bit. Let me just, I'm gonna move my face cam a little bit. So, you see this, like, stronghold? Hold on, down here. Stronghold, your fate was decided when you were born. As a member of a stronghold, you would serve your chieftain with honor and make the orcs proud. Your charisma and resilience were honed for when you'd serve. And then origin is either a stronghold or a Sinium. This is really cool. This is really interesting. So this is like gonna make roleplay a lot deeper, because I imagine this like origin thing is gonna be possible for all races. That's really interesting. That's something that I didn't notice when we were watching it the first time. That's really cool. I'm excited. I'm excited for that. I wonder what the Khajiit origins will be. Damn. It's on PS5 now. I'm downloading it after work. Yeah, this should be great. I feel like this is going to be super enjoyable. I'm excited to play it tomorrow. Maybe we'll do the stream tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure what time. I kind of need to figure out logistics and whatnot, but I'm going to avoid content on it. I'm going to just go in completely blind and hopefully you have a good time. If you guys are going to be playing it before I am, I hope you enjoy. I think it's great that we get to have this right now. If we were due something Elder Scrolls, okay, we're not getting Elder Scrolls 6 right now. We might as well get this, right? Just got to be happy with whatever. So I do hope that those of you who are going to be playing it tonight are going to enjoy it. And I will hopefully see you guys on stream tomorrow. I stream on YouTube, not on Twitch. So at the moment, I'm streaming exclusively on YouTube. I really need like a separate Twitch account, I guess, for this channel too. Tocará sacar mods para mejorarlo a nuestro propio estilo. Yo me imagino ya que habrán un montón de mods, la verdad. Yo lo veo como súper modable, ¿no? Данмер, Морфин уничтожен. Что нам делать? Орки. Орсиним уничтожен. Опять? Real. Yeah, so that's gonna be really fun. That's gonna be really fun. Hopefully I can make proper time for this tomorrow and we can go through character creation, we can get started. It's gonna be fun. Oh, Yoverton, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you for the stream. Thank you guys for joining me. This was really fun. I had a really good time. I'm really glad that I was able to share this reaction with you, to share these first few moments of Oblivion Remaster with you guys. Also, General, thank you so much for the $5 donation. I didn't see that. Thanks for covering this with us. Looking forward to watching you play. Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate the donations. Oh, ¿hablas español? Pues sí, hombre. ¿Dónde estabas? What languages do you speak? I speak Russian, English, and Spanish. But that's a story for another day. Will you review the game? I guess we'll be reviewing it as we kind of go. I'm not, like, I haven't really done game reviewing content, but I will be making content around, like, the same kind of topics that we've already been covering on this channel. So in terms of game aesthetics and all that, you can expect on this channel here. There's a lot of reviewers out there that do a really great job, which you'll probably be looking out for anyway. But yeah, we've got our own content to look out for here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. It was a really fun time. I really enjoyed doing this stream. It was nice to come back from my stream hiatus to this. It was really fun. And I'll possibly see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, great. And again, thanks everyone. See you soon. Be seeing you. Bye.